It's just, what do we fucking label it? I think we just leave the label off. Just don't put a label on here. 6795. Let's just make sure that's right. Sure, then. 6795, yeah. I don't need this money. How does that feel about the Oracle? Yeah, it's great. He's happy that somebody else is looking into him, man. Uh-oh. Cat? Are you still there? I was got a bunch of drop frames. Yeah, I think my upload dropped for a sec. Yeah, it dropped for a sec. So good. How are we looking on Spotify? It's working, like it's working right now. And I broke it. Fuck. Had issues with Virgin earlier. I am with Virgin, so... Hello?
Hey, save my state ID. Anything that I can do for you, send a document to my phone and I'll look into it, okay?
Okay, thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that.
All right, and thank you. You shouldn't have sent that, by the way. That's you just. I was just going to get someone. Yeah, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Stay safe. Bye.
She's a CI now. How's she a CI? We just put the carrot on the stick, dude. He's just like, here's 100 grand.
But we don't have anyone.
Is this unlocked? Did I leave this unlocked? Must have been Craig. Yeah. She's a goner if she's road to CI. Bro. Look at you two sharing same brain. What the fuck, Craig?
Huh?
What do you wear or not wear? Where's your pants at?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I left them in here somewhere.
Okay, listen, put some pants on because there's a doctor here to give a statement about that shit that happened this morning at the hospital.
Which shit?
The shooting.
Which shooting?
The one at the hospital.
Which shooting at the hospital? There was more than one.
Okay, one of them, but it's all that stuff that you were talking about this morning with the EMS.
Oh, the tourism. Yeah, the tourism one.
Go, come on.
I am about to pass. I fell asleep standing up, Dark. This is.
Oh damn it, Craig!
I'm.
Put some pants on.
Of my shift, far out of the inside of my shift, I am very.
No, Craig.
Very heavily cooked right now.
Craig, please, please, you
Perry?
can't be. There's Perry and another doctor. You can't be walking around without no pants on, man.
What? Oh, I usually am behind the wall.
Where is Craig's
See, now-
pants?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
It's-
about it.
I'm.
Uh,
You can't. I'm behind the wall.
Hello,
It's
doctor.
fine.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm
Hi,
gonna
Mr.
go,
Dark.
'cause-
How's your hand?
Oh,
What the f-
Tracy, soon it's
sorry, I
great,
just-
thank you.
Yeah,
Do you
okay.
want to come through? Come on through.
Do you want me to
I
stay
get to
out
keep
here?
my pants on,
Stacey?
right?
I'm married.
I don't know what goes on in
Stacey,
this
do you want me to
office.
wait out here for you?
Well,
love?
whatever you'd like, Barry. You're welcome to come
I'll
back.
say, Doug, would
I
you
trust you.
mind if I come back?
Oh, sure, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You guys got
She's
any
already
weapons
told
on
me
you?
a little bit. I've got nothing. I don't even have
Stacey-
a weapons license. Stacey, do you have a weapon on you? Swear to God. I swear.
Melee, yes.
Melee, yes.
No, it's fine.
Yes, you-
I trust you. Come on. Wait, where's
She
Craig?
won't
We
do
don't wanna
anything
go
with
where
me right
Craig
next to her.
is. No, we good.
Well,
Um,
and because I'm terribly squirrel-brained, I actually just moved them into my backpack.
Ah.
I found something that's alright.
yeah,
right.
Okay.
that'll do, I
I'm-
guess.
I'm questioning everything.
Okay, Stacey, you want to? Okay, you guys can take a seat right here. That'll do. We'll keep it informal. Okay. Well, Craig's knowledgeable, I think, on the stuff that you want to talk about. So just I guess unprompted. What do you want to talk about?
So, last night, I was treating some patients and I was gonna go out the back doors to give my friends one of my vehicles because I had a four-door out there. And I heard some gunshots. So, we were a little bit kind of on edge. As I got closer to the back emergency bay doors, I saw very clearly an EMS in a baby blue jacket firing shots in the distance. I turned around, told my friends, EMS is in a gunfight apparently. I need to take you guys and hide you. So I locked them in a room. I went back to make sure that I guess things were okay, and I was going to see if I could lock the doors. At that time, the scene was mildly, I guess, under control. Everybody was down, so they rushed all the patients into the hospital. My patient being the one that I saw shooting, assumably, because she was the only one with the baby blue jacket. I took my patient to surgery. I did what I had to do. When the patient was going to be tested, while in recovery, Dr. Skip didn't let them test her.
Test her for what?
GSR.
What do you mean, Dr. Skip didn't let? What do you mean?
He said that she was recovering from surgery and could not be tested.
Okay, carry on.
The officer made a couple of radio calls to make sure that like he said, he had to do it. And then was told that, that she wasn't positive, which is fine because, like we said, we did surgery and stuff on her. But it felt very dismissive of Dr. Skip to not let him do what he needed to do. We don't ever deny police, even if a patient is recovering. The DNA swab or the GSR test on the finger is not very invasive, as long as they haven't had their hands blown up. I don't see any reason why I would have let an officer come do a little quick, I'm assuming it's a swab test. You guys are looking for residue.
Yeah.
It's probably like a pH kit or something. So, that's pretty much the gist of it. With my physical eyes, I did see an EMS in a light blue jacket firing shots. I treated a EMS in a light blue shot, and they weren't able to get GSR tested. I guess is the whole roundabout of what happened.
Okay, so let me add some clarifying points. So you see an EMS shooting a gun, and then you treat that same EMS, and then eventually, officer has to wrestle with Dr. Skip to get them GSR tested, and then they come back negative.
Yes.
What was the time frame between the shooting and the testing? Roughly.
Yeah. Probably 20 minutes at most. Maybe pushing like half an hour. Because essentially I did my surgery was a little long, not terribly long, because luck was just on my side. And then probably about 10 minutes in the ICU. So yeah, no more than 20 to 30 minutes.
Right. And who was this EMS that you saw shooting?
I'm gonna have to say that the only person wearing that jacket was Genevieve.
The chief?
Yeah, that was who I treated.
Wait, do you believe the person that you treated and the person that was shooting to be the same person?
I do believe so. That jacket is very distinguishable. I know that it's like anything, you know, a lot of people will look at something that bright blue. It's like almost embedded in my head. It was a bright blue, and then I have never really seen gunfire before. I stay away from that. I can remember, like, it's what it's called. You can see the little burst of red at the end.
The
of
muzzle flash, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that. So that was what really drew my attention to it, you know, and kind of
Cool.
lit up the situation.
And what was she shooting at?
I can't tell you. In my eyes, so you know that when you walk, let's say you're going to take a patient or someone out the emergency room doors,
Mm-hmm.
as you walk down, you can see out the bottom
Yeah.
very well. Look, they're crystal clear. She was shooting from, if you're walking out of the emergency room, left to right. So she was shooting towards like the old morgue buildings, not towards the parking lot.
So she was shooting towards Crusade Road. Okay, like the front of the hospital, basically. That road that goes past, she was shooting that one.
Correct. That's the angle she was shooting, and I couldn't see behind that wall. Assuming the patients and stuff that I treated after, I can figure what she was shooting at, but I never saw.
Did she say anything while you were treating her that, or was she unconscious?
She was out the entire time. She had several gunshot wounds.
Okay, did she make any comments once she came around?
She stayed under anesthesia the entire time. Only
Okay.
Dr. Skip was intermediating for us every once in a while.
Is this a usual thing for Dr. Skip to deny police access to a patient?
I'll be honest, no.
No.
I double checked with my attending at the time that was there. He's the colleague, and that's why I checked with Carrie, because like myself, I'm newer to the role of attending, and I didn't want to make a big scene about something, so I've asked around, and we would never deny, because even when they're in our care, you're still doing your investigations. You know, we let you guys check their pockets. We let you guys take weapons off of them. If that
Yeah.
was true, then every single patient that went through there would never be dealt with by you guys until they were walking on their own 2 feet.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember who the officer was that was involved with her?
Oh no, I've seen lots of officers in my time. I don't think I've ever met this guy. I know that he was radioing Ventura because that's who he got the okay from. Maybe. is there an officer at BCSO named Eric? He has a really weird voice. He might be the one that wrote the report from last night.
I'm not sure.
Do you know what
He's-
they look like?
BCSO, he was wearing a black mask. He had, I want to say, dark hair. Very odd. No. Like, I've seen so many BCSO, and this one was completely unrecognized. Actually, I can probably ask maybe one of the other EMS who was that officer running around in the ER mask.
Okay. All right, we can chase that out. Don't worry about it. Okay. Well, for now, I think I'll take that and run with it. I appreciate you coming in and having a chat to us. Can I get you flash your badge really quick and your phone number?
We have our state ID. I don't have an actual badge. And I'll get you my phone number
Yeah,
now.
that's fine. 14462.
Oh, something that I should bring up as well is all the patients were moved before the scene was cleared.
What do you mean?
EMS. So EMS grabbed critical EMS and had them treated immediately.
Okay.
So, you know how normally we would stabilize the patients outside, especially during a scene? All the EMS were brought in immediately, including the one that I had.
Okay. I appreciate that. Have you got your phone number for me? Sorry. So I can reference it in the report. Perfect.
There you go.
Okay, Stacey. If we have any further questions, we'll get in contact. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. And I would have done something last night, but it was a really rough scene to just jump in the middle of.
Oh, I understand. Don't worry about it. You've come and talked to us now. Is the chief still in the hospital? In ICU or whatever?
Yeah, she should still be
Okay.
checked in.
All right.
Barrett, are you awake?
Huh?
Do you want some more smelling salts? I can give you some more smelling salts.
What I'll do,
No,
Dirk, is
no,
as soon
no,
as I
that's-
go to the
I have
hospital,
extra,
I'll
not
grab my
healthy.
keys, I'll check the MPT. I don't believe she was
Not
discharged.
healthy.
Okay.
She
All
shouldn't
right.
have been in
good
that
for
condition,
mental
so
health.
No, I
Mental health
appreciate
is bad.
Go sleep.
thanks again.
Please,
Not
Barrett.
yet.
Thank you,
Oh my
guys.
I
God.
got
you so
things to
much.
do. But
Don't
Dark, you
mess
left
with
Dark.
yourself.
Dark, you locked me out. Dark,
You have
Dark,
keys.
Dark. Dark. Please, I don't have my pants. I don't have my keys. Please, Dark. Thank you.
Well, I don't know how you've lost your pants, man. I gotta call this news guy, reporter.
Why are you talking to the news?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Don't give them anything. That's like criminals talking to the police.
I'm aware.
Police
Craig.
don't talk to
Thank you.
news people. Don't nothing. Not even your name.
Hello.
Ask for a lawyer.
Hey there, how's it going, brother?
It's go. Who is this? Just to check. Yeah.
My name is Carbon Ashford. I work for the LS News. Is this Richard Diak?
I need to know who's you from the news.
Absolutely, yeah, LS News here. We've been
Yes, this
we've
is
been,
Field Director
oh.
Dog. Yes, sir.
How you doing? How you doing? So, reason why I'm calling actually, is because I work for the LS News here, and I'm more of the kind of like field officer here. Well, not officer, but field investigator, you could say. And I was wondering if you're free to maybe give a little soundbite of the kind of like kind of investigation that's going on with the whole Fancy and Kudo shooting the other day, so we can put it on the goddamn news for people down listening at home. Is that possible, please, brother?
So, you want me to what now?
basically here, I got a fucking microphone here with a boom here, and I'm just wondering if you want to like record yourself, and I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, like, hey there, how's it going, brother? And hey, any investigation, any update on the whole Fort Zancudo shooting, all that kind of good stuff. You know what I mean? Just so the people at home here can actually understand what's going on, if that's possible, please, brother.
I mean,
You don't need to say anything, like sensitive information. Just more like, yeah, hey there, my name is Richard Diak, and we are actually looking into, I'm not a cop, that's your job. I just wanted to know if you were able to do that so we can put it on the goddamn news, brother.
what exactly are you? You know what? How about we meet up and we can have a chat before we go any further, all right?
Absolutely. I can, where am I right now? I'm at a place called Innocence Boulevard.
Innocence. That's pretty close. Whereabouts on Innocence?
Well, I'm on the goddamn road there, brother.
It's a long road, sir. It's a long road.
It says I'm next to a sign that says you're in Pibwasser country. Some sort of beer advertisement going on here.
I'll just keep your mic boom out and I'll find you, all right?
Okay, simple. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, brother.
God damn it, dude. It's for the sun. Craig, I'm gonna go speak to the news.
Do not go speak to the
I'm
news.
going to speak to the news.
Why are you going to go speak to the news?
He's asked for a press briefing, so I'm gonna go chat to the news.
No, Dark, wait.
I need to go get my suit jacket from the clothing store.
Dark. No, you're not going to go speak to the news.
Ow,
You don't talk to
am.
the news. You don't talk to the news.
I'm talking to the news.
No,
I'm not
why?
gonna tell them
Why
anything.
are you talking to the
I'm
news?
just gonna say this is act. I want to see because he called me about this shit at Fort Zancudo the other day.
You're going to be the next leak. You're going to get frosted.
And
I can't
I'm not gonna
defrost you.
leak anything,
The police
man.
departments hate us. The police departments hate us. I can't defrost you.
Just don't fire
I'm coming
me.
with you.
Hello, Opal.
I'm going to sit in the...
Hey, Dark. I was wondering
Hello,
why
Dark
in an
here.
impeachment on a judge you guys are using internal PD stuff.
He's
with
on the
internal
phone.
PD communication about complaints against officers.
Now
I
he's
understand
driving
if you want to
away
complain,
from you.
But throwing the full report in there with comments from like PD command and stuff about what they think and how to deal with the officer, I don't think that's appropriate.
What are you referencing specifically?
The impeachment of Moose Knuckles, the last piece of evidence, is a senior report about a complaint on an officer, and something like that, in my opinion, should not be made public, especially without redacting names and comments.
Well, it's first time hearing about it. I know about the impeachment, but I'll have a look in and I can get back to you about it. But is the
Yeah, that would be
issue what's the issue?
That is the full report where there's comments discussing possible punishment and stuff. Stuff like that is not public and should not ever be made public. Also,
Okay,
someone, a senior officer called the complaint vert vomit, and I don't think that needs to be up on the docket.
I'll ask about it and I'll get back to you. All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
bye-bye.
that.
You made Assistant Chief Peter sad.
I did.
Yeah,
was
he
on the
wanted to show
phone.
you his car. He came up here and honked at you, and he wanted to try to get your attention, and you were being a phone guy, and he wanted to show off his new car. And now he's
Please,
sad.
I'm
and he
sorry.
drove
I was
off.
on the phone to Opal. I'm
Okay.
sorry,
Okay.
man.
I need to show you something really quick.
The car?
Did you see my car?
I did see there's a gauntlet. It's nice.
No, it's my Charger. I mean, my Challenger. It's the Demon. Michael Simone gave it to me.
What?
And Michael Simone gave me that car. He said he brought it back, because of how much I loved it. Race the Demon, kill Brownie Knight.
What the fuck?
I gotta go. Claire and I got some
What the
stuff.
fuck, William? There's too much shit going on right now. There's too much fucking shit going on. Right, listen, Opal just called me. She's pissed about a senior report being used in the impeachment on Judge Knuckles. And so I don't know anything about that.
I've already talked to fucking Turner about it. They can suck my nuts and they can talk to each other. I've already been spoken to about it, and I told them that yeah, I agree it was dumb, but it was because that it was mistaken. He was supposed to use a state marshal report that had the exact same fucking information in it because it was the complaint.
Okay. Well, can you call Opal and tell her that? I don't want to deal with it. Fuck. I need the... Ew. Quickly. We do need a spring fit. Yeah, I agree.
That he knew the report number that he shouldn't know because that report hasn't been FOIA'd. And so he's using his authority as a judge to read reports.
Now, where's this guy? He's apparently got a... He's down this road somewhere.
I mean, we can't really, because, I mean, we can try, but it's already out there, and I guarantee he's already viewed it. So I already talked to Turner about it. I was like, we can get it removed, but it's not going to do anything, because I 100% guarantee he's already downloaded it. Luckily, there's not a whole lot in there. But, yeah, it's annoying. No.
What the hell? Charles dog sick.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
no,
I'm
it's
looking for you, but I
1000%
can't
Hey
is
there,
find
never
you.
it's
supposed to be
Calvin. It's Calvin
exported.
Ashford here. I've got everything
And
set
like I
up
said,
here
I
at
think
my
it was just
van.
being
I'm
overcooked
living
for
near,
him because we have
what's
been
this called
running on
here?
all cents. Like I think every
it's
single
called,
marshal has been
I
putting
can
in 12-hour
see
shifts
a
except for Dark,
motel.
who
and I can
vanished
see the
for a
city hall
fucking
from
week without
here.
saying
Yeah.
anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
you're
like,
the other way. Okay.
Absolutely.
I do
Everything
tell him.
set
I
up
tell him
here.
straight
I
to his
got
face,
a
even though he's on
lad
the
here. I got
phone,
some
just like I
barriers
am.
so any pedestrians can't come to
So I
motherfucking
apologize.
right
It
here.
literally was
got the
just
big
a sincere
fat,
mistake,
Racky
and
Sand,
it's just
broomstick
this
thing,
is
you
kind
know
of what's
what I mean?
happening right now because we
So,
have so
I'm
many
ready
open
for you, brother.
cases, and we're all
Okay, I'll be
working
there
so
shortly, okay?
fucking much. It's been fucking wild.
Thank you, sir.
Opal. I
All
wish
right,
I
bye-bye.
could show you everything we have to deal with. Yeah, and impeaching judges, justices. We have a DOC investigation open. We have a lawyer investigation open. We have doctor investigations open. We have EMS investigations open. We have over 26 open investigations right now, and all of us, it's split between the 5 of us who are working, and it's just so much goddamn work, and everything's on a fucking time limit. No, we had to take that over, and there was a whole investigation on why we did that, and that was a decision we had to take over. And yes, there was a lot more to it than you realize. Trust me.
He's down here somewhere. You see a van?
You want the truth, Opal? Because he was not the cop was killed while using a gun he reported stolen, blacked out, and had a hit list and a confession where he was planning to kill Shang.
What the fuck
Yes.
is this guy?
That's why we did a plea and took it off the docket, because otherwise all that
Sorry, sir, was
information
that
would've
you
been
in a
blasted on
great
the
car?
docket,
Is that you in a great car,
and all
sir?
that information
Yes,
would have been
it
released.
is,
But
yeah.
by getting us a
You
plea,
gotta keep
it
coming
keeps it
down
off
the
the
goddamn
docket and
street,
keeps all
man.
that
Like you just
information
turn
from
around.
reality.
What's going on, man? I'm
Oh,
trying
you're
to call
all
the
the way.
goddamn.
I see. Okay, I see you now.
Absolutely. All right, sounds good. Sir.
There's a
bye-bye.
state marshal
God,
report about
can't
it.
wait for this one.
Oh wow. Okay.
Once we complete the rest of it, because there is more going on with it. Unfortunately, there was a lot more happening with it because he wasn't the only person involved. Yeah, which is why.
Well, this is quite the spot you've chosen here, mate.
Yeah, I mean, so my bosses here, told me to kind of get the urban environment of the city, right? So I'm like, okay, why not in the industrial side? In the background, you might hear some hammers, some nuts, and some bolts. They want to make it more realistic when it comes to these radio kind of segments that we're doing here. When it comes inside of Barrett, no need to, no need to come on the inside, man. You are welcome.
You're
on
not
the inside here.
recording, yeah, are you?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Long story short here, sir. Reason why I brought you down to my office, you could say, is because we are conducting a sort of news segment, right? And we've been broadcasting it the last couple of days. There was a massive shootout on Monday, and we just want to get your kind of, I guess, input, if that's possible. Obviously, this is going to be broadcasted to members of the public, so obviously no need to go into detail of the investigation. Just more like, giving the citizens of Los Santos a more of like, hey man, we're watching and everything's a-okay, brother. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah. So,
Alright,
how did you
yeah.
guys find out about it?
Long story short, we had some eyewitnesses coming in and giving us a call, and I'm like, what's going on here? They're like, oh my god, military helicopters. I'm thinking, oh my god, what's going on? Am I in a fucking movie right now? So we've just been broadcasting what we've been it's been third party kind of information. I'd rather
You
go
think
to
you can put me in contact with those eyewitnesses?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually have there. Let me just put the broomstick down here. I call it a broomstick because why not? Let me just check my note here. Right, let's check here. So we got.
I smell a growing relationship here. What was your name again?
My name is let me just spell it out for you. It's gonna be Corbin Ashford. Corbin Ashford.
Mr. Ashford, I really do smell a growing relationship. I think we can work together here.
Absolutely. We're trying to cover all types of things in the city here. One of our new segments was about Absalom. You ever heard of Absalom before? Kiflon.
I have heard of them.
Yep.
You doing a report on those guys?
Absolutely. We did a news report on there's some sort of investor going around buying properties and handing them out like a fucking cupcake. I don't know what's going on here. But we've been doing a lot of kind of news segments over the last couple of weeks here, and we want to get more into detail, more into person here, and want to contact you because we heard down the streets to the great god again fucking fine that you are the one and only Marshall Dark.
It's dark. It's D-A-R-K.
Sorry, excuse me.
D-A-R-K. They say dark. It's not yak.
Oh, sorry, must be my accent. I'm sorry about that.
I apologize.
I do apologize.
No,
I was born and raised in California. You know what I mean? So
I can tell. I really put the
All right. Well, if you whenever you're ready here, I can get the broomstick out, and long story short, I can get a transcript written for you, so you know what exactly what's being said. No fake news over here, and everything's transparent. You can just come inside here. Let me just get the broomstick. Yeah, I want to see it.
It's good. The lighting good. Do you need a pad on my face or anything?
No, because we're not just filming. This is gonna be a sound bite, basically a sound bite. Okay. So when you're ready here,
wait, it's a sound bite. Why is there a light?
Well, yeah, it's funny that you asked it because the light does something.
Okay. I mean, I trust you.
Sorry about that. I was just, praying to the light. Basically, long story short, we've already lose the lights. Let's just say the lights have got inbuilt, recording device in them as well.
I
so
see.
We want to get all kind of angles.
3D audio.
Absolutely.
I got you.
Absolutely. So, all right. When you're ready here, let me just make sure I'm positioning myself here with the microphone room here. Basically, long story short, we're going to be doing a new segment probably around 9 p.m. tonight, and it's going to be about Fort Zancudo again, and we want to, basically add like some sort of sound bite from you if that's possible.
Sure,
so,
yeah.
Whenever you are ready, you can say whatever you need to say. I believe, the bosses that are going to be recording is going to be like something like this. And the news reporter, Corbin, actually talked to Richard Dack about the Fort Zancudo shooting, and here's what he has to say.
Wait, you're not going to ask. I thought this was like you asked me a question and I answer. I didn't
Well, I
realize
mean,
this
I
was improv. I don't really do much improv, man. So yeah, you gotta ask
okay.
me something. I'll answer. That's your job, right?
Absolutely. We can cut that out. Okay. So the question I have for you there, sir, is there, are you doing everything you are doing in your power to actually, let me make sure my recording device is on. Let me double check something here.
Okay.
All right. Are you doing everything in your power to help out the citizens of Los Santos with this kind of increase in aircraft military going on here?
In regards to the increased activity regarding military aircraft in the state, I can assure you the San Andreas State Marshals are actively investigating such incidences, and the citizens of San Andreas can rest safe knowing that we will come to the bottom of what exactly is happening here. Oh shit!
Oh,
you might have to cut that out. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I gotta take this. I gotta take this.
Yep, that's fine.
Hello?
No, you can't make false statements on a news reporting thing. That's gonna kick us in the ass. You can't answer that.
What do you want about false statements?
What we're not actively looking out for air problems and shit like that, Dark. We don't have that capability.
Yeah, we are. I am. I don't know about you.
You're giving away secrets that we have anti-air capability.
I didn't say that.
Dark, just you can't give the information to these. Dark, you can't. Dark, you can't. Dark, you just.
Listen, I'm gonna put my phone on silent. Oh, great. Listen,
Dark, no, God, Dark, don't answer those questions. Dark.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
That was just don't worry about it.
Yep, that's fine. That'll be all cut out. Okay. All right. Second question will be here is so we heard through the massive kind of citywide sort of announcement about this sort of group called the Faceless, and we want to know do you know if the attack that happening on Monday, if you know if it was linked to the Faceless? 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, as you understand, Corbin, I can't reveal any kind of investigative details at this time.
Absolutely. Okay. Is there anything else you want to wish the citizens at home that might be listening through the radio when this does get broadcasted? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
All I can urge is that all the citizens of this state realize that there is something serious going on here. So if you see something, you say something. Is that good? Do you think that was good there?
Done. Beautiful. That's it. That's all we needed. There we go.
That's fantastic.
There we go. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that here. Again, Corbin Ashford here. You probably might be seeing me a lot more, depending on what's going on around the city.
Oh, I look forward to it, man. You know, we've been missing the news presence, you know? People need, I heard the radio today. It's a fantastic news report. We need more of that. I think we really need more coverage, and people need to know things.
Absolutely, you're not wrong, because at the end of the day here, what really runs the city and runs the world isn't about how much money you got in your pocket. It's about knowledge, and we got to educate these city folk about what's going on.
That's
because
exactly
if they don't know, then people are gonna die. You know what I mean? So you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You know what I mean?
100%. And I urge you, if you have any information about this whole thing going on, that you come and have a chat to us, and we'll make sure that you get the first press conferences, that kind of thing. We'll get you guys a scoop up.
Absolutely. Well, listen, you have my number now. If you wanna, if you wanna stay in contact, just let me know here. And if you wanna actually purchase a advertisement segment on the radio, please do let me know. We charge about $10,000.
And that's it.
10,000. Yeah, we're just starting up. We gotta start small if we get big. You know what I mean? So
LS News. Okay.
Exactly. Maybe you could do the advertisement like, my name's Richard Derrick, and I'm part of the Marshals. If you got something to expose, come to the Marshal office.
I sound like that.
Yeah, it's the best impression I can think of, to be honest. Sorry about that, if that offended you, sir.
No, I mean, that's what I sound like. That's what I sound like, man. I guess.
Absolutely. All right, sir. Well, listen. You take care now. I'm gonna, to get rid of all my berries here and make sure I'm not doing any sort of illegal activities here, and put it back in my van.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Corbin. I really appreciate this, mate.
No problem. You take care now, sir.
You,
Okay.
you too. Handled like a fucking champ.
God damn
Oh,
it, Dark.
I thought you were here.
Of course I was here. Watch out for your ass. Leaking information. You're gonna get frosted.
I didn't leak anything. I handled that like a champ. I know what I'm doing. Listen, Craig. No information is not going to give the public any kind of confidence, man. We've got to at least tell them we're working on it, and we are.
I'm giving you the frosted tag ahead of time.